Hi, it's Mild Red Songbird, the Michelle Birdsong in New York City. Mainstreaming close to you. Okay, Michael Bublé, at Michael Bublé, by phenomenal demand, 2 brand new shows in Melbourne and Perth. Just announced and on sale now, only at Tickleck AU. Bit.ly Michael Bublé AU. Okay, let's decode Melbourne. Melbourne, Eve Will Bublé ordered you her northeast energy. Okay, and then Perth decoded. Present Eve her hurt. Oh. Replying to A. Michael Bublé and at Ticket AU. It's amazing. Now this is from Mild Red Songbird, who tweeted this. She's replying to them. It's amazing that Adam, Michael Bublé, has such a large audience watching him sing love songs to Eve, his inspiration, mother of the earth, and some of them, except Eve, none of them except Eve realizes what is actually transpiring. You get to know what you have a right to know. Okay, transpiring decoded. True, her, an angel, inspiring. Okay, the angel Gabriel is the same as Eve, mother of the earth. Okay, little Mino is driven crazy. This is obviously a different topic, different presentation. Mino is the mentally ill part of your soul. She went into a frenzy when she was told at 4 years old by her mother, Miss Frog, that she'd never wanted Mino at all, that she tried to abort her. Mino believed as a leaf on the family tree, maybe she should have died, and pleased Mommy, dearest. Clearly the fiercest Mommy on 212 St. John Street. Her other mother, Aunt Donnie, would surely help her with her struggle. When she was 6 years old, Mino took her pennies to school to help the poor. The teacher gave Mino a Red Cross pin for caring. When Mino got home, she had to poop. She felt her collar for the pin she'd pinned on it as she sat on the throne. It was missing. She went into familiar behavior. Mino went into a frenzy. Maybe it fell into the toilet. She's talking about her pin. She got down on her knees and looked within. She saw some turds floating. Mino believed, because she told herself the pin was sent from God to let her know He approved her. She was good enough to go to heaven. Unless she could find her reward, she couldn't be sure she was still pure. King James Bible said so beautifully, so poetically, "Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God." She didn't know what pure meant, but she sure didn't want her Aunt Donnie told. Mino's gone. Hell is where she went. She was already in hell. Being worried is a hellish state of mind. Mino just knew she couldn't put her hand in that poo and feel around for God's gift to her. Poo was nasty, same as pee. So she thought of Aunt Donnie. She was an adult, bigger and stronger than me. Maybe she'll be my friend and figure out some solution. This was the worst situation Mino had ever been in. She dared not admit she was in a panic. Her reptilian brain was making her frantic. She left the bathroom, walked through the long hallway, uncomfortable in her skin, trying to outwalk the fear and doubt that was coming in within. Then she saw Aunt Donnie sitting, looking down. Minnow quickly said to Aunt Donnie's bowed head, when I was wiping myself, Aunt Donnie's hand sprung up to shut Minnow up. It was as if she had slapped Minnow's face. Minnow felt so shocked. How in the world could she be stopped? Minnow was seeking information about where eternity would be spent for her immortal soul. Since Aunt Donnie said stop, she knew she should go away. But Minnow had to find out how not to make the same mistake again. After all, according to the preacher, the goal in life is not to die and go to hell, where you'll burn in flames forever. So she said to Aunt Donnie, which part of what I said was wrong? I'll never say what I know doesn't belong. Aunt Donnie shook her head vigorously while shushing me away. I dared not offend Aunt Donnie any more. God might strike me dead. The beginning of censorship for this generation. This family is a prototype. No, the counterpart for the U.S. I walked away with turmoil in my head. God loves me, or does he not? He loves me. He loves me not. Not decoded. Kin not ordered. As relatives, kinfolks, not ordered. I know now, 65 years later, Aunt Donnie stink as she rose from sitting that arose from her behind. A past where she had killed her baby that was supposed to be safe in her womb. The memory of the abortion she hadn't left behind, standing still haunting her mind. A guilty conscience lasts a long time. Last decoded. Will as saints talk and share. Shrinks despair. The talk and share technique clears your guilty conscience. But Aunt Donnie had no knowledge of talk and share, of the abortion she couldn't bear to be reminded of behinds. Beneath her fake grin and hard working are the sentiments of this tune, video, made to lighten up the gloom, song. I am a man of constant sorrow. From the DVD, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Aunt Donnie's brother was sexually molesting his little girl, Mino's grandmother. Mamma Mia, musical. And the song I'm a Man of Constant Sorrow is by Soggy Bottom Boys. It's 4 minutes and 18 seconds at the Joe Hester channel. This is the beginning of mainstreaming baby killing. Okay, let's move along. Also behind Aunt Donnie, King James I and 6, St. Francis of Assisi, these were her other identities, some of them, was Galileo. So Aunt Donnie was Galileo in a past life, the astronomer, astrologist, who tweaked his new Dutch telescope to where he could see far into the heavens. And he saw that the sun was the center, that the planets and moon revolved around the sun. Just as Copernicus had said, the Catholic Church went out of their head and told Galileo he'd better take that back or they would burn him at the stakes. So he was frightened and he took it back. He said, oh, I made a mistake. I was wrong. They still put him under house arrest for 8 years. And he went a little bananas. He went bonkers. He went crazy. And he was reborn in this life to a mother who had been Freud, who had been Fritz Perls, a German psychiatrist, who had been Jung's wife. So she took Galileo through 25 years of talk and share technique. And she is coming to her senses. She is getting back her will to live, because while she sat in that house, under house arrest, she lost her will to live. And she lost her faith in anything, because if you couldn't believe in the truth, what could you believe in? And the Catholic Church did a very, very bad thing when they censored and punished Galileo for telling the truth. We could have known then the importance of the sun. Okay, but this is what happened, so that's my story for today. I'll talk to you again when I have more to say. So long.